Hey folks, this is Phil with Seachoice. I have a new product here today. It's the new Seachoice Transom Saver. We have a couple different models. This is part number 28004. I know it requires installation with some tools, but I'm going to try and set it up just with my hands, see how it looks, see how easy it is to put together, and give you guys an idea of how easy it is. So yeah, we have a handful of different pieces of piping here. 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of piping, a bracket, rubber stopper, bungee cord, and some hardware. Step 1, just start connecting the pipes and the hardware. That looks pretty simple. So what we're going to do, I'm going to start with the rubber stopper. As you see here, that's a cushion between your motor. So rather than putting steel on your motor, you can use a rubber stopper. And then with the rubber stopper, you have 2 holes to fasten the rubber stopper in between the piece of metal. So I'm going to quickly do that here. There's longer bolts for this. That makes sense, right? It's the thickest piece of the shaft is going to require the longer bolts. So there are 2 bolts in here that are longer than others. And then also the nuts are a little bit larger on these bolts. Smaller, actually. The smaller bolt goes on here. But like I said, I'm just doing this with my hands. You definitely would want to get a ratchet and a wrench to fasten it fully. But that's the idea, right? So you put your 2 bolts in there. Now here's your stopper. It's loose, but that's because I haven't fastened the bolts down with my hands. Step 1 done. Step 2, you take the middle piping without the curled edge like you see here, right? So we're taking just this piping with 1, 2, 3 holes, it looks like. 1, 2, 3 holes. And we're going to attach that into here. So you can see that this pipe is it's got a smaller circumference than this one, so it slides in here. And then from there, we have a hole where we can put another, depending on the length, we can go long, short here, or even shorter, right? And that's kind of the theory throughout the pipe. So again, it looks like we're going to have the chance to shorten it or lengthen it here, depending on what we need, or here. So this transom saver is customizable as we're finding out. So once again, I'm just going to put this in here to kind of at the middle length with a bolt. That way it just holds in place so we can see what this thing ultimately looks like. But yeah, once again, can't fasten it with just my hand, so the bolt has some room, the nut has some room to go down. So the next step is we take our bent piece, right? That's pretty much the middle of the transom saver, and we're going to attach another fastener here. So like that, right? The smaller, basically smallest, middle, getting bigger, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lengths of piping. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I imagine this is number 5. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this was inside the pipe. We've just learned that. So in total, yes, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lengths of shaft. We're going to add another piece of piping. We're going to go with not the smallest, but we're getting smaller again. After this middle piece is the thickest, now we're going back to smaller, smallest. And then we're looking at how we're going to connect this ultimately, right? So this was I'm not sure if this is going to fit in frame, but if this was your trailer, your engine would be hanging off the back of your trailer on your boat, right? So with the transom saver, you want to avoid the transom from falling and hitting the ground, right? You don't want it to scrape the road. So with this end here would connect to your trailer via this bracket, which I'll try and show you in a second, while this rubber end here would go up against your motor down on the lower unit to prevent it from bouncing down, as you probably know. And with that, you have a bungee cord like this, right? So this would be around your motor side, keeping the motor up, while this is using this end using the support of your trailer to keep it up. This last piece here you would mount to your trailer, and then from there, once this is mounted into your trailer bracket, this transom saver becomes pretty easy to just slides in there, right? And then you're using leverage of this being pushed against your motor and gravity, and the way this is designed to push up against your trailer. Thanks for watching, folks, and I hope you find this useful.